Hey guys, it's Shannon, and I just want to jump back on here again, just because after I turned the camera off on the last little chit-chat that I just did, I got to noticing the date today, which will break down to a 10, which is a 55, which is a master number, and a 10 is also the yod, the hand of the divine, a master builder type of an energy. And the divine, and if you are new, I just get on here and I just chit chat, okay, with my audience, and I'm hoping that I can stay on target because they're, as you can hear, they're messing with the roof of my house and building something. That's incredible. Because unless Jehovah build the house, it's in vain, right? And that is the truth. But today's date being the 5th, and there's 2 5s there, and a 55 is a master builder number. And this all going on today. And a 5 is a star. I just think it's profound that we got 2 stars with the 55. And we're talking about the scripture that I just read about, Idumea, and that being a twin of Jacob. I just think it's really, really profound how the divine will express himself and give us signs and wonders all around, because he's talking all day to us, but people don't want to open their eyes and see what a prize the divine really is. And it's a shame that people have to be just shoved to the ground because they're blind. They're blind, they're deaf. But the divine tells us we would reach a time where all the eyes would be open and see, and all the ears, the deaf ears, would hear. And so either you're part of the Idumea group, or you're a part of those people who are going to follow the Most High and open their eyes and see and hear and be blessed. It only could go one way or the other. But I just wanted to actually just share about the date today because I thought that was very profound. I was also reminded of something that Isaiah actually tells us that, let me just see if I can find it real quick. He states here, you know, if we don't talk according to Jehovah's law and his testimony, we're told we don't have no light on the inside of us. Okay? And if you're not going to listen to the voice of the Most High and keep his commandments like Solomon tells us to do, because that's all our duty is to do that, is to love the Most High and then love you and I. And the divine said today, like I stated on that chit-chat just a minute ago, that on one of my readings, there was a church organization there, and then there was also wording of stop hating, which should never even be found in the church anyway, to begin with. That's cuckoo craziness. But apparently, you know, we see all kinds of hatred and stuff in the church. But obviously, the church was supposed to have been a place where people could get out of that stuff. It has been so infiltrated with some junk that it's just overflowing with thorns and thistles, and it needs to be burned up. Anyway, but given what I stated about how clues can be given to us and signs and wonders, and the date itself literally playing out, and the stars being fallen from heaven, and today's being a day of stars, 5 stars, 5 star. It's huge to me because the divine's really speaking to something huge, but I can't find it. Isaiah states, I have shared on my channel before how things around me have been so profound all my life, just like that. Noticing things about, like I just spoke about the date and things like that, or something will be playing out around me so profound, and I'll notice something, and the divine will lead me to his word to express it there as well. It's always been that way with me. And I'm just reminded something that Isaiah said. I must come from some type of a seed of Isaiah himself on the inside of me, because he stated that he and his children were put into the earth to be examples. To be examples, okay? And it's real dangerous. Hold on just a minute, maybe I found it. No, I didn't find it. It's real dangerous when you do some things to the prophets. I don't think that I'm anyone other than the daughter of the Most High. He's called me to be who I am in the earth, and I have accepted that, and I'm confident in the divine through me in that. But I'm very humble, but I'm also very bold when he tells me to be bold, and he allows me to feel it and express it the way he's feeling about the matter. And we've got people that have literally been trying to hang on to me for whatever freaking reason. It's a Dumia. Obviously, we know why. You're going to get in trouble for that. What you've done to me. You're going to get in trouble. You're in trouble, is what I just heard the Spirit say. You're in trouble. Big time. Because, like I said the other day, he had me get on here and read how we are the clay. He's the potter. We're the clay. Okay, and he gonna smash some people even today in a very big, large way. He gave a time frame from the 4th through the 7th about all this exposing stars falling to the ground. There's people dying. Some people gonna just literally die because they just because they're full of pride. The 5th house really was coming out today as well. And the sun is in a place of justice. And we were told to keep judgment and justice. Okay? So it's actually going to come out. The divine is as above, so below. His sword really is here. His justice sword is here. And the stars and the sun being in the place of justice and judgment and being a big day of star energy. That energy came out today of, I will. Well, no, you won't. You and I won't do nothing outside of Jehovah's will. And we got people that are sitting up in their pride. We had the 4 of Pentacles sitting out there. That greed. I will hold on to this because I made projects and I'm not going to be known. But you're already known, baby. You're already known how prideful you really are. And that's why the dog said, I don't want you here. I don't want you. Because you're nasty at your core. You're full of pride. My eyes are on that. Here comes my sword, and your blood's going to be splattered everywhere. Everybody's going to see how nasty you have been. And it's a real shame. I grieve on the inside that people are like that. But I guess you just prove who you are, baby. I just guess if you're just a master in your own eyes, you're a master builder, aren't you? What'd you build? How'd you build your house? Do you give everything back to the divine and say, I build it for you, Jehovah, because really you were the one building it through me? And some people say, I built this thing. I do me, y'all. A Dumia, like I stated on that video. And so a Dumia is going to get what a Dumia built. And it's going to be smashed down to the ground because the root of that thing was nasty from the beginning. Anyway, I just wanted to share that about the date and the stars and how all the connection really is here. It's profound to me. It really, really is. People better get up off my stuff real quick. Real quick and give me back what's mine so that I can go into town and fill my tank up and go. I was able to go to the grocery store and get a couple of things yesterday, but I shouldn't have to sit here and just, go and just buy a little thing if it's salad here or there, and that's fine. I like eating salads and stuff, but what I'm saying is people put me in need because of their jealousy and they're hanging on to things that belong to me, my inheritance, and you don't get to keep it, baby. You just don't. You're gonna release it now because the sword is here and you've been warned, and you are going to either prove that you're a Dumia or you're going to prove that you're from the household of faith and that you don't hate, and you're going to take the advice of the divine. It's only going to go 2 ways today. It is.